dalni meeting jangan dipulungin kah ini kah lalu je nanga semua talata ni nampak kena lalu ini kah lalu assurance ko ba government ni ko singa mana de mamu saloba lalu dan sini job reservation policy jan andita mantrang ni dau sinang lupa kensak swing ba job reservation policy yang cemu ko mamun saloba dengtang atjawa lalu जेकोन अंचिंगना उन्हें आचुम उको status quo an maintain कांकुगेन आरो जेकोन government तंथाम मंचवा whole खाई दुनिंग आचुम recruitment रंगको उको बा next week उन्नी मकान अंतियुनी उको बा dakcawa ha recruitment rangko ba kaanggen nimena kananga chief minister nigamen ya meeting udong yang ade namen kusyung aro jekon talata nanga chum ni ping rangba ro gapun rangba ma sikinok nimena ade kadonga roster system actually de namen namgapa system wa ya jion reservation donga chum ude unode roster ko jarik nanga mungsong bate de India ni South India jorango ko jarik bata aro ko nasimang gisikra ode nikatken 하자그니 지기탐 불시요 젠살로 GSMC-ni MLA Clifford 아로 President Clifford ar Marak sagi biya MLA manachum aro biya private motion assembly rabachum niba unumating government ara wa roster ko agatna nangkujan gebako agane motion ko reject ka niba honorable high court anchina rai untaya ha kesa keso aro ya rai ara anching achikjatna namgni wa maina roster ko jar ga ngode gmani dongjawa 하여튼 안칭니 감랑 바디아바 government 마이바랑고 포스랑고 디파트먼랑고 아치랑니 감랑고 급은 자트랑 마닝 나바 동화 만나바 만나하 안칭 느까땡아 안디망바 젠살로 야 로스타 시스템 고 다오 implement again in letter in the spirit 이거 implement 가족은 야 자랑 자트 나바 언니 가니바 동저와 닝니가니 그 보면 저 안탕탕님 이팔고 안탕탕 많이 짜기노 안칭 아치크랑 산웅제 가시바 없산다겐 만겐 other tribes rang ba donga other scheduled tribe rang na ba 5% reservation donga aru unreserved donga wa gamakan antang tangni mi palko mani donga gano kalian roster ni non one swal griki jakhalani ba manani one roster nigemen roster system ko na chide letter in spirit anching ekoi implement ka ha ngode achikrang na namgini songgen ode namgi jongjo aro ide namen kusini khatang nginga maina darang bo thuki anchingni mipalko rasiki chana manjoha roster ko implement ka jamanode ate naga jatna disi gonboni mamusalo bangi ma seni de honorable high court te ona dongja roster ko jarekpo jo roster ko banu jareken roster ko job reservation policy use jareken wa job reservation policy ko anching meghalaya chengo adopt khani gmensa policy thariani gmensa to roster ko jarekna gakiya mana reservation dongjang ode meghalaya suppose roster ko jarekna nangjo 아루 야 리저베이션으로 급분 자당나 니시건본이 파티시아니 구당하데 늑자오니 그러면 급분 자당 바제바 디만 카보 아루 오너러블 하이 코트 바 로스터 코 자르 보 조브 리저베이션 폴리시 동오데 그 보고서 나니 그러면 지기다바 디만 카보 예데 등탕 삽제 공에는 그 등탕 토픽 공아이게노 지기다 와노 로스터 코데 자르나 나가이겐 see this job reservation policy is very complex one and it is what to say 예데 나면 namen chanchine nanggopa aro inade dingtang perspective donggen we will have one perspective no kasi jaintia will also have another perspective then unreserved so to say general will have another perspective yeah no it cannot be get a one consensus decision on this matter dingtang taki chanche again niba looking at the larger interests of the people of the state larger interests of the people of the Meghalaya, the government of the day should decide perfectly. One way then. Government sanchina nanggen, dengtang perspective ko de haidon na badong daw meeting ani jamano kasi GSU-ni dengtang akarat na badong ode namjan ni. Diba wa gemek dungani ko para demi larger interests of the Meghalaya anchini Meghalaya state na namgini ko niki government decision rana nanggen. The present government but the government of the day. Committee what the committee works actually committee er mai ko again committee de public ni opinion ko khang ba rana nangen tentang looks and corners ona reina nangen Garo hisuna bare nangen Khasi hisuna bare tentang section of the people should be brought into this negotiation wagama khura ba era dumme chanchi sa committee de expert committee bongbo political committee bongbo mai kuba government na recommend kaben they are not the decision maker. They will not decide. The committee will not decide. Committee will recommend whatever they have got the information or by researching all this, they will submit this report to the government. The ultimate authority to decide on it is the government. So, expert committee, the Odepete Songkujakon, Sawong Genukuba Masiguja, let's see. May takaba recommendation ko bisong kagen uno pangchaki government nuna submit kagen government may ko decide kagen uno de public domain una ri bagen uno sa nangnek kama namnek chama public pa masigen
de kakit ko de angad hane chungi de nikcha may na no ba singan nirang de angade bewalan bang ade bang kwacham andi ba antini respected sir ba mo ya CM ba biya ba gapun kamrang ba bizong imna biya somoy tisa komya de komya ha thalna nangani bang adong acham singan nang ba bakan dong acham aro dige refer ka ani may barang ba angade bakan dong adong acham to yako biya personally grongatinga angade ko personally grongosa sa ko discuss te kai gano da personally grong baksa na bere written no ba submit ka atinga chokona mo to de written no nga ba bagen on gen ko de sir ni joko jok sa nina nang no sa de angni skang ba chungin kijade ya backlog ne maina no ba ya antini high court tan ya backlog ko fill up kana gata sinara ya order gaman donga da de wani bidding ode da shangni questions o yani pyadi bidding ode Serbia akan jaha wanang warang ko churikta di mana bang bata mai baon ya promotion ni bidding oba promotion ni no ba ya amendment 77 aro 81 on promotion ni bidding oba ya ya mai ba promotion mana ukut aro mai ba ko ya post ko carry on kana manan ba carry on rule ba donga cham warang ni bidding oba ngana mi discuss kana man jaha kakat ko ngono de da isu presentation mesok ba dia judicial ni sane judicial ode nothing goes wrong mai bane mai na no ba it wade judge san mai ban chief justice san monitor ka anga de ko gupen department ni ko ba mesok ako nang nakacham apart from the judicial da issue mesok ko ba ya presentation de it's totally judicial me banisa ya de APP ya de public prosecutor ya ni gumkan judicial ya nisa da issue presentation mesok ko ba de ya de ong anne mai na no ba wade it was monitored by the chief justice so wade khareka no andi ba ang ni nang nikanira gupen department no ko ba bisong na absent lakin nakama maggupen lakin naka ko ngade nina mesok ako nang nakacham the only presentation day yadi okay ngaya but what I want to say is that gapan department ko ba absent nake bisong ara digi roster ko implement ka ama khaja wa ko sangara nikna machina skachmro manan ba yadi sole one department aro ba judicial branch ni sane judicial branch ni ko sa mesoka do gapan suppose ya tingtang mo ya gapan department rang say PWD ya PhD rakba department ko bang ada nina skacham example where everything goes right that example only they have shown maybe but maybe I won't say it's not no I'm not taking in a different note but I'm going as far the this one what if you were present out there you might be listening I put one question
Can you tell us the question?
Okay. This one as per the notification. Okay. There is there it is clearly stated that it will be carry on. Okay. And and in the government of Meghalaya Personal and Administrative Reform Department. Okay. Out there it is stated that that the post which is meant for the Garo, okay, it should be filled up by the Garo only. The Garo, they can be this one from the outside Meghalaya also. It is stated that. So I was questioning on there, for which our honorable CM he stated that there will be, they're seeing to it, okay, and he only stated that. So from his statement, what shall I presume? Shall I speak in Garo?
Yeah.
Yan mo, ya reservation ya notification ko din na sound ka ba? Resolution ka din mo. Daw di yan oro jana pa nung mo. Garo ni post ko di Garo na sa nung again ne. Carry out ka ba? By ba digi next year na carry ka ba? Ka ba Garo na sa nung again. Garo language man ka pa custom practice ko gumuko ma sig pa ne. Ani ba uno digi sa nung wadi Meghalaya ni sa nung na din angja. outside Meghalaya, something like Bangladesh ni ba Bangladesh ko dia meba jamin ka jan ba dige Assam ya dige se Tripura rong dong pa ach kang ba on warong ko ba fill up kana manan pa dong aro dia ko sanga sanga chmoro Meghalaya ni ko bisong biya mo qualify jan ya kana tadi warang china pa notification ola chma warang ni ko ba amar aja chim ko pa ko tadi una ajini CMR ya ko chinga nigen ko pa sana kana ya unya
actually today the meeting with the Chief Minister, the Honorable Chief Minister, and some of his colleagues from the cabinet, and the Chief Secretary also of Meghalaya. Basically, the point was to discuss the roster system, or how to implement the roster system, and how this roster system will work for the benefit of all the indigenous people without any discrepancy, without any discretion, or without any biasness. So this was the discussion today, and the outcome of this is they were here to make sure that the Garo people understand what is the roster system and how this roster system will be conducted for the benefit of all. That was the main outcome today. The awareness of the people met by the Honorable Chief Minister regarding the roster. As far as I understand, the roster system, the implementation of the roster system, as far as I understand, I'm satisfied to the point to which I've understood, to that level that I've understood. But there are some points that need some clarification, then which we will definitely be asking the Chief Minister, and I will have a conversation with him later on. But in a way, it is satisfying to an extent. So I believe that this roster system, if it is implemented correctly to the letter of the system, then we will have a system that will benefit all the indigenous people or the Britons of the Meghalaya. No, there was actually no area of differences. Actually, it was just the need to understand what the roster system is. So we have found no differences because the Chief Minister himself has explained to quite an extent, to quite a level, that the roster system is not about giving the correct benefits to all the indigenous people who needs or who needed or who has been deprived of before the roster system. Actually, as far as the Chief Minister has explained regarding this issue, regarding the roster system, the point is that the roster system is based on a 100-point roster, 100-point roster, and a 200-point roster, based on the percentage in the reservation system. So, as far as going back to 1972 and thinking about all the backlogs that has happened for the past 51 years, it is going to be a gargantuan task. So, I think the Khasi assassination, they will oppose this one. And me, as a Garo, I would have loved that these backlogs are clear. But the reality of the situation demands that we'll start from the commencement when it is implemented, on that day when it is implemented. So I accept that to eschew further complication on the issue, and because it is quite a controversial subject also. So I will say the correct implementation of the roster system as far as job reservation is concerned, I believe it can be started or commenced on the day it is implemented. The true nature of the job reservation policy is based on the economic backwardness of the indigenous, a certain group of indigenous people, community, and the social backwardness, educational backwardness. So the job reservation policy is based on these particular points. So even if there is a demand from other communities, and I would say it may be fair, but we have a state reservation policy. This state reservation policy states that 80% of the job reservation must go to the three main tribal communities of Meghalaya, and 5% for the other tribes. So we are the other tribes are also being represented in this particular job reservation, state job reservation policy. And then there's 15% for the general category also, for the SC also. So I do not believe right now, since we, the main tribal communities of Meghalaya, since we ourselves are facing a problem, there is no need to talk about furthering the job reservation policy to include each and everyone. Their time will come as we progress. So let them come. We will welcome the aspirants, but not right now. Please, I will ask all my request, all my brethren also, my other brethren from other tribes also. Please let us also go to that point. Then after we have reached that level, and where we can join the mainstream Indians as far as education is concerned, or job is concerned, we will not leave you behind. But please, we request you that do not make this controversial issue more controversial than it is right now.